Hello students, I hope you all are good. Let's start again with our questions. So today we are going to solve question number 16. In our last video we have completed question number 14. So let's see, this is a different question. 16th, A, B and C are partners sharing the profits and losses in the ratio of 2:3:5. On 1st July 2018, A and B granted loans of 2 lakh rupees and 1 lakh rupees respectively to the firm. There are two partners. Among three partners, they are giving loans to the firm. Okay. Show the distribution of profits and losses for the year ended 31st March 2019 in the following cases. Case number A, if the profits before interest for the year amounted to rupees 7,500. Before interest, which interest? Interest on loan. Okay. And if the loss before interest for the year amounted to 7,500. What is there in the question? That in first condition you have profits of the year, but in the second condition you have loss in the year. Okay. But you know that interest on partner's loan is charged against profit, and we have to pay this loan in any condition, whether there is loss or there is profit to the firm. Okay. So let's start with the first condition. If there is a profit of rupees 7,500. So first we will prepare P&L account, because you know that interest is shown only in P&L account, not in P&L appropriation account. So first we will prepare P&L account. Same format, that is particular amount. Okay. So what is the profit? 7,500. So write down here by profit for the year. Rupees 7,500. Okay. And you don't have any other item, only interest on loan is there in the question. So provide here interest on loan. To interest on partners loan. There are two partners, A and B. They are giving loan to the firm. 2 lakh rupees and 1 lakh rupees. This is the loan. I am writing here calculation of interest on loan for A and for B. 2 lakh rupees is the loan of A and 1 lakh rupees is the loan of B. Check there, is there any rate in the question? No. So we have to give interest, that is fixed rate 6% in the absence of any information. And check what is the timing. 1st July 2018, it means 9 months, July to March. So calculate this interest. Rupees 9,000 for first partner and rupees 4,500 for second partner. So like this way it will be interest on loan. The same interest on loan we will show here. 9,000, 4,500. So total interest is 13,500. Okay. Now check. You have to give interest, that is 13,500, but you have profit of only 7,500. So what will you do? It means you have loss of differential amount, because you cannot adjust the interest on loan. You have to give full interest to the partners. So 13,500 is the total of debit side, and the differential amount will be loss. Means 6,000 rupees is the loss to the firm that we will share among the partners. So by net loss distributed among the partners. Partners are A, B and C. What is the profit and loss sharing ratio? 235. So 6,000 multiplied by 2, 6,000 multiplied by 3 and 6,000 multiplied by 5. What will be the denominator? 2, 3, 5, 5, 10 upon 10 upon 10 upon 10. So 1200 for A, 1800 for B and 3000 for C. This will be the loss of each partner. Okay. One point I want to clear here, that if you have profit in P&L account, so that profit will be transferred to P&L appropriation account first and then you will distribute it among the partner. Okay. But if there is loss to the firm, so directly we will distribute it among the partner. We will not transfer it to P&L appropriation account. Okay. So this was your condition number A. Now see condition number B. That if the loss of the firm is rupees 7,500, means already you have loss of rupees 7,500. So just again prepare profit and loss account. The same format, particular amount, particular amount. Okay. In first condition we have profit, so we wrote it in credit side, but now we have loss, so we will write it in debit side. To loss for the year, rupees 7,500. The same interest on loan we have to give in the second condition also, to interest on partners loan, that is for both partners 9,000 and 4,500, means total interest you have to give, that is 13,500. Now already firm was in loss of rupees 7,500. Now again you have one loss, that is 13,500. So total loss of the firm will be 21,000. And this 21,000 will be distributed among the partners by net loss distributed among the partners. Partners are A, B and C. 21,000 is the loss. Their share this will be the same. 2 upon 10, 3 upon 10 and 5 upon 10. Solve this, it will be 4,200, it will be 6,300 and it is 10,500. So like this 21,000 will be distributed among the partners. This was your question number 16. What is there? Again I am summarizing this question, that you have two conditions in the question, that in first condition you have profit of 7,500, but in second condition you have loss of 7,500. Okay. Suppose that if there is interest on capital, salary, these items in the question, so we will give these items only till the profits. We will not give excess from the profits, because salary, interest on capital, commission, these all are appropriation of profit, not charge against profit, but interest on loan is charge against profit. You have to give it full, whether there is loss or profit to the firm. So 7,500 was the profit, but interest was 13,500. So firm got a loss of rupees 6,000. This 6,000 will be transferred to partners capital account in their profit and loss sharing ratio. According to second condition, firm was already in loss of rupees 7,500, and after interest on loan, the firm was in loss of rupees 21,000. That was a total loss to the firm, and this 21,000 will be distributed among the partners in their profit and loss sharing ratio. So they got 4,200 for A, 6,300 for B and 10,500 for C. So this was question number 16. Now let's start with some next concept. Till here we were studying just about partners loan. Now we will talk about the loan that will be taken by the partner. Just see here. Partner's loan. Means you may have two type of partner's loan in the question. First, that is given by a partner, that we have studied, given by a partner to the firm, and second may be taken by a partner from the firm. There may be two kind of loan in a partnership firm. First, that is given by a partner to the firm, and second, that is taken by a partner from the firm. We have studied this one point, that we show this loan at two places. The first one was profit and loss account, and second one was partner's loan account. Right? That we show this loan at P&L account and partner's loan account. But this one loan will be shown first in P&L account and second in partner's capital or current accounts. Partners or capital or current accounts. This is the difference, that this loan will be shown in partner's loan account, but this one will be shown in partner's capital or current account. We will not prepare any separate loan account for this type of loan. That if there is any need of any partner that he has to take loan from the firm, so that will be shown in partner's capital or current account. Okay? And how will be the journal entry? Just I am explaining these also, because in next question this will be useful for us. Taken by a partner from the firm. If partner is taking loan from the firm, so that interest will be gain for the firm. Okay? And for partner it will be loss. So first entry we will do, that will be partner's capital or current account debit. Capital or current account debit to interest on loan. What is the concept behind this entry? Just see here, interest on loan. Interest on loan is the gain for the firm in this condition. So that's why it will be credit. According to our nominal account rule, it was that credit all the incomes. So the income will be credited, and debit partner's capital account. Why the partner's capital or current account will be debited here? Because when a partner will give interest to the firm, so it is expense for the partner, so it will be debited. Okay? And second entry will be interest on loan account debit to P&L account, because ultimately it is transferred to P&L account. So this will be the second entry. So these will be the journal entries, and you know what was the journal entries in this condition? Means in first condition. In first condition, just opposite entry, like partner's capital to interest on loan. But here we will do interest on loan account debit to partner's loan account. As I told you that in this condition we open partner's loan account. So on the place of capital or current we will write partner's loan account. And second entry, that will be P&L account debit to interest on loan. Okay, so this is the difference between both conditions. Try to remind this point very clearly. You may get confused in these points. So for clearing these points, try to clear very carefully that loan can be of two types. First loan that a partner will give to the firm, but second loan a partner will take from the firm. Okay. The first thing that is common in both conditions, that both will be shown in P&L account, but second thing that is different, that in first condition we will open partner's loan account, but in second condition we will write the same in partner's capital or current account. Okay, let's take one question on the basis of these concept. So I am starting now question number 18. In question number 18 you will find both loans. That how we will calculate these both loans. Simply that first loan will be expense for the firm, but second loan will be gain for the firm. A, B and C are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses equally. On 1st April, their fixed capitals were 8 lakh, 6 lakh and 6 lakh respectively. On 1st October 2018, A advanced 1 lakh rupees to the firm. A advanced 1 lakh rupees to the firm. It means A is giving loan to the firm. This is first condition. Whereas C took a loan of 1,50,000 from the firm. B, even C is taking loan from the firm. Means A's condition is the first condition and C's condition is the second condition. It was agreed among the partners that C will pay interest at the rate of 10% per annum. One more thing I want to clear, like as we were studying according to first condition, that in the absence of any rate, the interest will be given at the rate of 6% per annum. But according to second condition, if there is no rate in the question, so we will not provide interest to partners. Try to remind this point. Profit for the year ended 31st March amounted to 4,20,000 before allowing or charging interest on loans. Pass journal entries for interest on loans and prepare current accounts of the partners. What you have to do, the first point you have to solve, that will be journal entries. Journal entries you have to pass only for interest on loans, not for other points. So the format will be here: date, particular, LF, that is laser folio, debit amount and credit amount. Okay, and second we have to prepare, that is current account. Partners current accounts. Date, particular, and how many partners are there? 3 partners. Then again date, particular, and these 4 amount. Date, particular, A, B, C. Then again date, particular, A, B and C. Okay. So journal entries for interest. Actually we have to pass 4 journal entries in this. 2 entries for A and 2 entries for C. Okay. These entries will be passed on the closing date, because interest we will provide on closing date. So check what is the closing date in the question: 31st March 2019. So first condition is for A and second is for C. What is the condition? That A is giving loan to the firm. A is giving loan, but C is taking loan. Okay. What is the amount of their loans? 1 lakh and 1,50,000. 1 lakh and 1,50,000. Date is 1st October 2018 for both. Okay. Giving loan. A is giving loan to the firm. It means he will take interest from the firm, right? He will take interest. So what will be the journal entry? He will take interest from the firm. So the entry will be interest on loans account debit to A's loan account. A will take interest from the firm, so this interest is expense, that's why we are debiting this expense. Okay, amount of interest 1 lakh multiply by 6%. You don't have any rate in the question, so we will assume it 6%, and time, that is 1st October to 31st March, means 6 months. So it will be 3,000. So first entry will be by 3000. After that, second entry, this interest will be transferred to P&L account. So P&L account debit to interest on A's loan. It will be also by 3000. So these two entries are passed for A's loan. Now let's move to C's loan. C is taking loan from the firm. It means he will pay interest. And amount of interest will be 1,50,000 multiplied by 10% and multiplied by 6 months. So it will be 7,500. So entry will be here. C's current account debit to interest on C's loan. That is entry for 7,500. And last entry will be interest on loan account, interest on C's loan account debit to P&L account. That is also for 7,500. Again check that how we are passing the entries. These two entries are for A and these two entries are for C. Okay. A's loan will pay interest. A's loan will pay interest means A is giving loan to the firm, means firm will pay interest. So it will be expense. That's why we are making entry interest on loan account debit to A's loan. This interest will be transferred to P&L account. Same condition for C, that C's current account. As I told you that when a partner is taking loan from the firm, in that condition we don't open partner's loan account, we open current account or capital account. But in this question I am opening current account because we have to prepare current account also. So C's current account debit to interest on loan, that is 7,500, and same interest will be transferred to P&L account. This is your first process. Okay. Now let's start with the partner's current account. So out of these entry, this one entry will be passed to current account. 2019, 31st March. C's current to interest on loan. C's current to interest means this will be transferred on the debit side. To interest on loan. This is for 7,500. Except this one item, what will be the other items that we will show in this current account? Actually you have profits also, so we will distribute the profits in this account. Okay. So first check that what is the amount of profit. Profit you have 4,20,000. That is before allowing interest on loans. So just I am making a draft of P&L account, that what is the amount of divisible profit. First of all write that what is the profit. By profit for the year, that is 4,20,000. Now post from these entries P&L account debit to interest on loan, so it will be transferred to debit side to interest on A's loan account, that is 3,000. Second, interest on loans to P&L means by interest on loan, by interest on C's loan, so it will be 7,500. Now just find the balance. 4,27,500. 4,27,500 minus 3,000, 4,24,500 is the amount of divisible profit. Check, is there any profit sharing ratio? Yes, profit sharing ratio is equally they are distributing the profit. So we will write first of all to P&L appropriation account, means this 4,24,500 will be transferred to P&L appropriation account, and from P&L appropriation account we will distribute this profit equally. Okay. So just I am writing here 2019 31st March by P&L appropriation account. Just distribute it equally, 1,41,500 for each partner. So make it total 1,41,500 for all three. Here also 1,41,500, 1,41,500 for three partners. For A and B, we don't have any deducted item, so same will be closing balance. 141,500 minus 7,500, so 1,34,000. This will be to balance CD. Okay, so this was question number 18. What was in this question? Again, just I am summarizing that only this was the different point, that till 16th question we were only studying about giving loans by a partner to the firm, but in this question one more loan we studied, that is a partner is taking loan from the firm. So how we will treat these both points that we have studied in this question. If you have any doubt, then you can consult with me, but you should study it very carefully, very deeply, then you will easily understand these points. Okay. Later in the next video we will start the next questions. Till today it is enough for us. That's all for today, and you should study it continuously. Thank you so much.